Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Game of Thrones. We're still at the desk, aren't we? Yeah. I promise this will not be the thing for every episode. Again, like I said in the last episode, I just did not have the time to put up the whole set behind me. I'm gonna start making time to put up the whole set behind me and film Game of Thrones back at the table. But yeah, still temporary thing. This isn't gonna be a thing where Game of Thrones I always film here, but it's just how it worked out this week. So yeah. With that all being said, last time on Game of Thrones we had the Prince of Winterfell. Interesting one. We got some of Theon at Winterfell and wanting to keep Winterfell instead of retreat back to the sea. We got the betrayal of Catelyn to Robb, where Catelyn basically let Jaime go and is tasked Brienne with returning Jaime to King's Landing and getting Sansa and Arya back. That sort of stuff. We got a little backstory on Stannis and how he wanted to keep Storm's End, but Robert didn't really let him. We had some very intense scenes between Cersei and Tyrion, which were pretty interesting, and the possibility of Joffrey going into battle, of which he is very overconfident about. So, yeah. I know there's more stuff, but that's just kind of everything I wrote down on my notes because I was not able to rewatch the last episode before doing this. But that's okay. Yeah. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Let's stick to this episode and previous episodes of Game of Thrones that I've reacted to. And in terms of talking about the books, it's fine, but I'd rather you be very, very vague about what you're talking about. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get right into episode 9. We're almost done with season 2, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, let's get right to it. Here we go.
The tide's against us.
Aye, but we have the wind.
Do the tides command this ship?
Essence of nightshade is as dangerous as it is efficacious.
You think you're a hard man? Oh,
I know it.
Yeah, he's pretty hard.
your Lord Imp's going to miss you.
You're not gonna kill him right here, are you?
Aye. I expect you will someday.
Yeah.
I've always hated the bells. They ring for horror. A
Yeah.
dead king, a city under siege.
A wedding?
Exactly.
Well.
I can think of nothing worse. And tonight,
Yeah.
I believe you are the only man who can stop him.
Interesting. Varys has always been interesting.
They're welcoming the new king.
I've never known bells to mean surrender.
Yeah.
They want to play music with us, let's play. Drums.
Oh my gosh, they're bringing in their own soundtrack.
Chopped wood once. No, I watched my brother chopping wood.
So you kill a man with a shield, you'll be unstoppable with an axe.
Alright.
Don't get killed.
Nor you, my friend.
Oh.
But King Joffrey sent for me to see him off.
Oh.
Sansa!
There has been a great romantic, my nephew.
Sansa, come here! My new blade. Heart Eater, I've named it.
Heart Eater. Okay.
Kiss it.
Kiss the blade.
Your brother's turn will come. Then you can lick his blood off Heart Eater too.
Okay, then. He's gonna die, right? Please, God, tell me he dies. I don't want spoilers, but still. I hope he does.
Joffrey will. The worst ones always live.
Oh. See, the thing is, whoever wins, this is good for Robb, honestly. If Stannis loses, then Robb doesn't have to deal with him. And if Joffrey loses, then don't have to deal with him either.
Sir Lancel, tell the Hound to tell the King that the Hand is extremely busy.
Hand of the King would like me to tell you to tell the King.
I'll tell the Hound to cut you in half. You'll do without a second thought.
That would make me the quarterman. Just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah. Wow.
Cut me in half and I
Nice.
won't be able to give the signal.
We took them by surprise.
Lord Varys knows what you had for breakfast 3 days ago. There are no surprises here.
Yeah.
It's true, there's dissension in their ranks.
There they are.
Alright, there's the Lannister
To the
fleet.
marks.
What are you doing? We need to attack them.
Hold fast.
Gotta wait. Oh, if Joffrey screws this up. Wait, is that...
There's only one ship.
It's only one Lannister ship?
Hold.
Does it have the wildfire on it? I think it's a bomb. They're gonna blow it up. Oh my gosh, it's about to blow the hell up. Whoa! It's green! Ooh! Whoa! Good God Almighty! Yeah, this is horrific to say the least. And you can't put that out either, can you? Oh, that's just unfortunate.
What are you praying for? For the gods to have mercy on us all. Oh,
Oh,
on all of us?
all of
Yes, Your
us?
Grace.
Even
All
you.
of us?
Hens will return to their cocks and crow of how my courage inspired them, lifted their spirits. And if the city should
You are
fall-
so drunk right now.
I might have hoped for a private audience, but this is Stannis Baratheon. I'd
Yeah.
have a better chance of seducing his horse.
Yeah. That's true. That is true.
Have I shocked you, little dove?
Hound, form a welcome party for any Baratheon troop that manages to touch solid ground.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually doing it.
Run to the King's Gate.
Ooh, boy. Alright, you're getting some of them. I feel like... Once again, Stannis is at such horrible odds in this. I think there's too many of them. Well, it's now a full-on battle. Oi! Come on, Lancel, you can do something. Ah.
You were Robert's queen. And you will be Joffrey's. Enjoy.
Yeah, just let it go.
I don't think I know this one. Where is Joffrey?
On the battlements with Lord Tyrion.
Bring him back inside at once.
Yeah.
Your Grace.
What?
Yeah, do it.
King's presence is good for morale.
Oh. He gets that. He was burned. Hey! Nice! Oh, this is not good. It's nice to see Stannis actually fight, though. Why are you stopping for a wine break?
Can I get you some iced milk? A nice bowl of raspberries, too.
Yeah, get back to work.
Wolf. Fuck the King's Guard.
Yeah, he's done, onion
The city.
rings.
Fuck the King.
You just lost your best guy. And there's still more dudes coming. This is not good. This is not good. The King's going down. This is... Oh, so he's just not... Yeah, the King left.
I'll
lead the attack.
Don't fight for honor, don't fight for
Yeah.
glory.
Fight to
Don't
live.
Fight for riches because you won't get any.
Yeah.
This is your city Stannis means to sack. That's your gate he's ramming. If he gets in,
Yeah.
it will be your houses he burns.
Forget everything else. Fight for yourself.
Those are brave men knocking at our door. Let's go kill them.
Yeah! I love this, man! I mean, clearly Tyrion needs to be the king.
North might be. Could be.
North is a great place to go.
He can die just fine on his own.
Yeah.
Take it to Winterfell.
That's true. This is like your only chance to get to Winterfell. It's the biggest dude in all of King's Landing, and he's offering you a trip back to Winterfell. Ooh! Nice shot, Tyrion. Yeah, come around and screw him over. Take him by surprise. Yeah. This is awesome, man.
Oh, fuck me.
Ah, dicks, there's more of them. He did, like, the exact same thing. Meanwhile, Stannis has just been here the whole time. Goodness gracious. Ha ha, my head hurts now. Ooh! Nice. Ah, got like a Kylo Ren cut across the face. Whoa, what the heck? Wait, who's... This is a... This is... Oh... This is just bad. Like, none of this is good.
My love, I promise you.
She's gonna kill... Oh! Lars Tyrell.
Father.
Tywin?
The battle is over.
Is it?
We have won.
Oh. What? Don't, damn it.
Who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low.
Don't sing to me. Huh? What? So Tywin came in at the last second and saved the day, I guess. But why was Loras Tyrell there? That was Loras Tyrell, right? Huh. Does Loras think without Renly it's better off to be with the Lannisters? Maybe. Because, I mean, it's clear Loras never wanted to side with Stannis. Like, even after Renly's death, he was never going to side with Stannis, but the Lannisters? That's a bit different. That's a bit different. If anything, you'd think he would side with Robb. But I guess the interesting thing, the last time we saw Loras and his sister Marjorie, they were with Baelish. So perhaps this whole time Baelish has been convincing them to join up? Maybe. That does kind of sound like something Baelish would do. So, okay, maybe I could see that happening. Because the bottom line is he would never side with Stannis. But would he side with the Lannisters? Maybe to bring peace. Loras has no interest in the throne. You know, he only sided with Renly because he loved Renly. So it was best, and he thought it was best to see Renly on the throne. Without Renly, there's no point in Stannis because, you know, he thinks that Stannis killed Renly, so I guess the Lannisters. That's interesting. That's interesting. So now so we've eliminated Stannis. Although Stannis is still alive, but he's been defeated. He's done. There's no coming back from this, I think. I think Stannis is pretty much done. So now it's a war of the Lannisters and I guess the Tyrells, you know, teamed up against Robb, who is also having to fight the Iron Islands at the same time. Ooh, that might put Robb on some bad odds. Not to mention Daenerys is still trying to get over here. So, okay. Okay, then. So, let's go over my notes of other things that we can talk about. First off is the Nightshade. I didn't understand the point of the Nightshade at first. I was like, there's really, you know, because it's sort of a poison, basically. Like, there's no point in, you know, obviously you can't use that in a fight. So I was like, why does Cersei have Nightshade? It's like, okay, the Nightshade is so she can kill herself and her son, Tommen, I think that's his name. Tommen. Excuse me. So basically she can commit suicide before Stannis' men go in and rape them and kill them and put their heads on spikes. So that makes sense. I actually wrote down Varys because in season 1, you know, we got a lot of talk about how Varys is not loyal to any one house. He's loyal to the realm. He wants to protect the realm, basically, and protect the kingdoms. So, and we got all that when he was talking with Ned, when Ned was in prison. So that's interesting, and it's also interesting to think that Varys is doing this for the realm. Everything he does is for the realm, so helping the Lannisters and protecting the Lannisters is good for the realm. Or at the very least, what's good for the realm is not having Stannis as the king. So that's interesting. I wrote down Empty Ship and Wildfire because that was crazy. Just when there's only one ship and it starts like coming together in my head. I wonder if you can go back in this video and you can start to see the gears turning in my head, where I start to figure it out. There's only one ship and I start remembering the wildfire and stuff. So it's like, you know, and then they're like, it's an empty ship, and it's like, that's a decoy. Or not even a decoy, that's a bomb right there. And sure enough, you know, it's been dumping wildfire into the ocean or into the sea so that Bronn can shoot it with a flaming arrow. That's awesome, man. I really did like that. Yeah, and that was crazy, like, when it all just exploded in this green fire, which was so interesting. So, yeah, that was something. And I like that, like, that's a good way of doing that, because it did kind of seem like they were at bad odds with Stannis, but now it's like that gave them a bit of an advantage because they took out a lot of Stannis' men. But then they had to go around and figure out how to, you know, just basically reflank Stannis' men from behind later. So I wrote down The Hound, which was pretty interesting how, like, because this dude, like, the whole time has been like, I only take orders from the king and stuff like that. You know, and mostly just been putting down Tyrion. And then just this episode, he's just like, fuck it, what am I doing here? It's like just in this, like, this moment of, like, complete clarity for him. He's just like, why am I doing this? This is not right. People are being killed and burned. And he's like, I gotta get out of here. Fuck this and fuck you, basically. So, yeah. So I did like that. And, interesting that he did offer Sansa to return to Winterfell. Because honestly, that's probably the best dude you can get to take you back to Winterfell. So, I did like that. I wrote down Tyrion. I love how Tyrion stepped up in this episode. Like, there was no question about it. It's like, Tyrion has a plan. We're following Tyrion's plan. Like, completely. No one else. And even Joffrey never... Okay, he kind of was like, yo, why aren't we shooting them? And Tyrion is like, just wait. Just wait. And so, it's like, so he kind of questioned it a little bit because he didn't understand. But see, I was sort of afraid that Joffrey was going to give the order too early. Because, you know, Tyrion was saying, like, all right, everyone, wait for it. And Joffrey's like, they're right freaking there. Why are we shooting them? And it's like, wait for it. I thought Joffrey was going to be like, fire! And it was going to screw everything up. But no. I like that everyone basically just followed Tyrion's plan. I really do like that. And even at the end, you know, when Joffrey retreats, basically, and, you know, morale is so low at that point. And then Tyrion just says, it's like, screw it. You know, don't do this for the realm. Don't do this for the kingdom or for the Lannisters or for the king or anyone. Just do it for yourself. They're going to come in and they're going to burn your city, burn your houses. They're knocking on your gate and they're going to rape your women and then kill you. Do this for yourself. And I love that speech. Especially just at the end where it's like, there's brave men out there. Let's go kill them. It's like, I love that. That's so Tyrion. So yeah, I did love that moment. I love Tyrion in this, man. It's just so cool. But it is also interesting just getting that gash across his face, basically. So, yeah, that's like that's like his first intense injury that he's had on this show. So, yeah. And then the last thing, well, okay, technically the last thing I wrote down was Loras and Tywin, but we already covered that. But the last thing to talk about is Sansa. Interesting episode for Sansa. Boy, does she, like, have to dodge crap left and right in this. Like, so much. First off, Cersei's fucking drunk. Like, well, drunk, maybe, like, slightly drunk. Maybe she's getting a bit tipsy, but, like, obviously, I feel like the wine was starting to get to her. And the fact that she's alone in a room with people she hates. And she'd rather actually be out on the battlefield. You know, she wants to wield a sword, but she can't. And she's just, like, letting out all of her frustrations on Sansa. And God, Sansa can just dodge everything and just say the right things, can't she? That's pretty cool. But, is Cersei starting to figure out Shae and Tyrion? Maybe. She might. Oh, God, I hope not, but yeah, and it's too bad Sansa didn't take the opportunity to return to Winterfell, but, yeah. Oh, excuse me. But, yeah, that's basically all I have for this episode. Great episode. It was really interesting just staying in King's Landing. No Daenerys, no Jon, no Robb, no nothing. Barely any Tywin until the end. No Arya, no nothing. Just King's Landing. That was really interesting. So, yeah, that is basically all for this episode of Game of Thrones. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode. If you want to watch more of my Game of Thrones reactions, you can click on the playlist. You can subscribe if you haven't done that already. You can support me on Patreon, and you can follow me on social media. Links below in the description. See you guys later.